Hi there, Maggie here again with the latest in Thoughts of a Changing Mind. It's been a little while since I did the last one. A few things have happened since then. I've lost a couple of teeth which needed to be got rid of, and started talking to a very nice young lady in Arizona, and hopefully going to be seeing her in a few weeks' time. So I'm really looking forward to that. So lots to think about and talk about maybe for the future, but tonight I'm coming to you really deliberately underprepared. I haven't shaved in a little while, so if people are going to criticize that, feel free. I know. I've got barely any makeup on, no jewelry, no earrings, no nothing. I've been working today, so I've just got a t-shirt on, hair's not done. It's just me. And that actually points to really what I want to talk about, and what we've touched on in some of the previous videos about this feeling of image and self-image and mental models and all this kind of thing. Last night I went out with some friends of mine to the bistro in Bloomington, Illinois. Again, great night, brilliant place, sang karaoke, had a wonderful time. I was thoroughly enjoying myself, felt confident, thought I looked good. It was a great night, and came back, and we'd taken a few videos. I'd taken some for myself to send to my new friend in Arizona, and also some other people took videos too, and it was fine. And then I started watching the videos, and all of a sudden I saw myself from the third person point of view. It's different when you look in the mirror. You're up close, you're talking to yourself maybe, and everything looks great. And I mean, looking at myself now, I think, oh, that looks good. But this was further back. It was seeing me, if someone else would see me. And I remember before my transition, I was very self-conscious, I found it very hard to relax and enjoy myself and have fun. And I really didn't enjoy that, and I didn't want to be going down that rabbit hole again. I've done a lot of work, and I felt really confident in my new self, but seeing myself at a distance as a third party would see me, I suddenly felt very much more of my age and I didn't feel as feminine as I wanted to feel. And that feeling of being self-conscious suddenly reared its head again, and I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like that feeling. And for a while, it knocked my confidence. And I posted about it, and also called my lady down in Arizona. And thankfully, I had lots of friends around me who were able to say, look, we all feel this. Sometimes we see pictures of ourselves or hear ourselves, on a phone recording or something, and all of a sudden think, who is that? And that happens normally. But I think when people are going through a transition like we are, and I am, we're more sensitive to that. And our image can be very important. And our mental image is one thing, and we can give ourselves confidence and feel confidence. But if all of a sudden something changes from our mental image, it can damage our confidence really easily. And I think I mentioned that before when I was sick and I didn't get the mirror time, and I had a different viewpoint internally from my mental image. And talking to my friends, I was able to get a lot of support and feedback, and I managed to get out of my instant gut punch that I'd felt watching these videos. And I'm very lucky to have that support network to actually put me back on track. But it also made me think how not everyone is blessed like I am. I seem to have, maybe it's an ill-founded confidence, and I just go out there and say, well, this is me, that's fine, I feel good, and there you go. But not everyone has that confidence to start with. And so therefore, if they're then faced with that gut punch that I received, it can hurt them even more. And if they're having to face that without a support system, without people who can give them words of encouragement and make them feel better, I can only imagine how isolating and how terrifying that can be. And particularly when you're younger, that can literally be the difference between life and death. So my little ripple, if you like, made me think just how important it is for us to stick together, to continually give words of encouragement and support to anyone out there, whether they need it or not, frankly, because sometimes it can make all the difference, and we all need it at various times, even those blessed with some confidence. Later also this afternoon, I had another little thing which made me get out of it, and I was walking back up the driveway. I was taking trash cans back, and it was sunny, and I saw my shadow against the garage door, and just the silhouette, the shadow, was to me incredibly female. The longer hair, a hint of a bust line, it was slim, and I was amazingly encouraged by just a shadow. And I just then suddenly thought to myself, well, we get lost so much in the details that sometimes we just need to not sweat the details, not worry about the details, and just look at the basics. And that basic shadow with no detail, no makeup, no jewelry, no nothing, just that shadow was so encouraging and affirming for me that it made me remember that all it takes is what you feel inside. If you feel confident, if you feel feminine, if you feel relaxed and want to have fun, it doesn't matter. That's all that matters. That is all that counts. It doesn't matter what you look like from a third party. It doesn't matter if the actual look varies with what you're feeling inside. The key is feel it inside and be confident in it, because therein lies your beauty and your strength, and everyone else around you can keep fueling that for you. They can just give you those words of encouragement. And if you have a doubt, if you have a worry, don't keep it to yourself. Don't internalize it. Talk about it. I'm lucky that I go to regular therapy sessions, and I've needed that anyway, even before, anything to do with this. I would always say that you don't need therapy to give you permission to make the changes. But if you're going to do the changes, I highly recommend doing some form of therapy, because it allows you to analyze things and deal with things so much better. It's another way of supporting you. So thanks to all my friends, thanks to my therapist, thanks to a lot of people who are building me up to enable these little hiccups that I have, that I can then deal with them as just that, a hiccup, and then move on and continue to believe in my truth and my beauty. Some people don't have that luxury, so let's help them deal with it. Encourage them to talk and allow us to help them. That's enough for now anyway, but lovely to talk to you again. Let me know if there's anything that you want to say, good or bad, and I'll take it all on board. But in the meantime, have a great night, have a great week, and big hugs from me as always. Bye for now.